Hi everyone, it's Claire Jarvis here at Restore Fitness Therapies, and in this video I want to answer the question, how often should I do Pilates? Now that will really depend on a number of factors, and the first is, what is your end goal? So for example, someone who is trying to recover from an injury or an operation is going to have a very different end goal to someone who's coming along to, say, improve their athletic performance. So you need to be thinking about what is it that you want to achieve and communicate with your instructor so they know what your end goal is, and they'll be able to then guide you to what you want to be doing and focusing on in the sessions, but also how many sessions and how long those sessions should be in order to help you reach your goal. And they'd also help you put down a timeline as well. So we don't want to have an open-ended goal, otherwise the chances are we're not going to meet it, we'll get demotivated along the way, but we also have to accept that we can't change our bodies overnight. So I would say you need to work with your instructor. This is where it's really valuable to have a couple of one-to-one sessions so you can hatch a plan together that you're all on board with, and then you're going to find it much more motivating to help you to reach your end goal. Now, with that being said, consistency is always important. So I would always say to people that doing little and often is far better than doing nothing for 3 weeks and then trying to do 4 sessions in a week. And then we don't see you again for another 2 weeks, and then you do another 4 sessions back to back, on consecutive days. So consistency, little and often, is always the best way forward. And if you can get yourself into a routine, you're also going to find it much easier to stick to those sessions than if it's more sporadic and you're doing it just whenever you feel like it, or whenever the opportunity crops up. Now, for people who don't have any specific medical conditions or anything like that, I would say that 2 classes per week, whatever length those classes are, but 2 classes per week is really where the magic happens. A lot of our clients used to just do 1 session per week because that's kind of how often you normally do a hobby. And then once they were able to do 2 a week, when we brought our services online, people started to really feel a huge difference in their body and really start to tackle some of the aches and pains that they had been struggling with. So 2 sessions a week is really fantastic if you can carve out that time in your week, which I know that you'll be able to. And remember, it doesn't matter whether they're 30-minute sessions or 60-minute sessions, it's the consistency element that really matters here. Now, because Pilates is a low impact form of exercise, you can't really overdo it. It's very controlled. You're not going to really do too much of it. And we do have some people that enjoy doing 3 or 4 sessions per week. Again, that won't be suitable for everybody or desirable for everybody. But if you are keen and if you are feeling good, again, communicate with your instructor. But it's absolutely fine if you feel that you do want to do more than 2 sessions per week. It might be that you just decide to mix up a 30-minute session one day instead of a 60 one, and that you try and make sure you spread those sessions out so you have a little bit of a break and let your body kind of recover as well. Now, if you do have a specific medical condition, again, this is where I'd really recommend that you get some one-to-one sessions, because you'll be able to put together a very specific plan. And for some people with specific medical conditions, they might find that just doing 10 minutes every day is actually going to help them overcome an injury, or it's going to be more gentle on their body than, say, a 60-minute session, which they might struggle with or might struggle the next day with. So do communicate again with your instructor about what your goals are, what your medical conditions may be, and then they'll probably start you off with something a little bit more gentle, less time but more often, and then as you get stronger, maybe make the sessions a little bit longer and space them out a little bit more throughout the week. So it's quite a tricky question to answer. Like I said, broadly speaking, a couple of sessions a week is absolutely ideal, and you'll really start to feel the difference in your body in sort of 6 to 8 weeks if you can do that. Equally, if you do have particular issues, do gain some advice. Again, please contact us. We're very happy to chat with people, and put you in touch with our instructors and have a one-to-one session either with myself or with a member of my team there, and we can help you put together a plan. And it may well be a plan to attend group sessions with us or just do some one-to-ones to start with, but we can just help you to identify what the best way forward is to make sure that you get the results you want and you get to that end goal in an amount of time that you're comfortable with. So I hope that's been useful for you today. Like I said, do reach out for us if you'd like to ask us any further questions, and we offer a free trial on all of our classes, so it's a great way to just give it a go with no commitment at all, and then you can decide if it's the right thing for you. So I really hope we'll see you over there soon.